Hello and welcome, new and returning beautiful souls. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. This is your November monthly general intuitive tarot reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo. I would just say right off the bat, please always remember, not all messages resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest for somebody else. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then take a quick second right now and hit that button. And while you're at it, please hit the like button because both are free. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, but it does help the channel to grow, helps me to get messages out to people who really need them, and I would truly appreciate it if you did. And of course, you're going to want to, before December, before my December readings come out, you're not going to want to miss those because that's when I announce my final contest of 2024, and usually it's a biggie, the one that I do at the end of the year. So let's dive. Excuse me, I'm having a bad day. I'm having a hard time with my health today. Anyway, let's get into your key astrological aspects that I want to talk about. And we really start with November 2nd. There's some very interesting energy there when Mercury sextiles Pluto, but it's also trining with Mars. So, this kind of allows you to get into, trying to find out about something you want to know more about, to find more information about it, but it allows you to keep digging and get to the core. And the trine energy indicates that your mental energy will be very, very high. And, this means you might be getting excited about your ideas and taking action on them and actually getting the opportunity to make them very tangible. On the 11th of November, Venus enters Capricorn. Probably means you might feel a bit more traditional in love, but also more responsible with others and taking your commitments very seriously. And then on the 15th, Saturn is going direct, so that affects people in different ways. Some people tend to feel less limited, other people tend to feel more limited. So you'll just have to see how that energy affects you. But the big energy is on November 19th. So that is when Pluto now enters Aquarius for good. It is never going back to Capricorn. It's actually going to stay now in Aquarius, and it's going to take till March of 2043 before it leaves it. So it's going to be there for 19 years. Okay, now this is kind of exciting energy because this is the new Pluto cycle. And that really allows us to focus in on our future and what we want for our future, and allows you to focus in on empowering yourself and how you might make your dreams and hopes come to life. And, I just say if you've been dreaming for a long time, well, now's the time to act. Okay, so the dream can become reality now with Pluto in Aquarius permanently. I want to close out the astrological aspects by just mentioning on November 25th, Mercury going retrograde in Sagittarius. I think a lot's always said about Mercury retrograde, so I'm just going to say you might be a little bit off in the coming weeks, okay? Around that time anyway, all right? And, let's just dive into your tarot cards now and see what they want to tell you. So I would like to begin by giving thanks to the angel spirits, guides in the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Virgo seekers. Sun card was trying to pop out for you there, Virgo, so that's a good sign. We'll see if it pops out again. Sun being a wonderful energy. Let's see what they have for you, Virgo. 4 cards, please, for Virgo for the month of November. Okay, you have the Eight of Swords. I just need to check. Something else may have come out with it. Let's just see here. Nope. Okay, let's continue. Can I have 3 more cards, please, for Virgo? The King of Swords. The Knight of Swords. There's all swords here on the table, my friends. Swords, swords, swords. And you have the Death card. All right. At the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. I often say this is your card, Virgo, although I don't really think that Virgo is associated with the High Priestess. Sorry, I'm under the weather a little bit today. All right, so like I said, I kind of associate this with you because most of the Virgos I know are always listening to their intuition. So there's something here about you listening in for the good of your journey, if you will. But that's your card right there. That's the Hermit card. So it's not a wonder that it's actually directly behind this High Priestess. You are on your journey, your soul journey. You're listening to your High Priestess as to what is your path. Now, I find it very, very interesting that all these swords came out. Okay, I feel this is your month to be communicating and using your abilities to communicate, to break out of something, or to be able to communicate very strongly. And as a result of that, I feel like you become the center of somebody's attention. Now, is that the King of Swords? Is that the Knight of Swords? It could be, these could be people to whom who are attracted to you as a result of your ability to communicate. I would say, very possible, because these are quick-minded individuals and they are oftentimes strong characters, but have sort of very magnetic kind of personalities, so maybe you're being drawn to them. But I really do feel more that you become the center of attention this month in the company of these people. Okay, and I kind of feel like they are happy to be listening to you, to your opinions and your stories, and that they're like right alongside you. They're listening in, and they're like, oh yeah, I feel that too. Oh yeah, right? As you go through this transition, this change, this whatever it might be for you, but I do for your breaking free. Normally the Eight of Swords is a feeling of being trapped, but because you've got this other continuous energy of swords and swords and swords, right? To me, it's like the whole ball of wax saying you are using your abilities to break out of this trap, and you are just going for it with this, sense of independence, this no-nonsense approach, this sort of unemotional type of energy, but at the same time a very assertive energy, right? Now, the Knight of Swords, he's very fast moving as well. So you're going for broke here, is what I want to say, and I feel like everybody's going along for the ride with you. And I do feel that you're being very, very honest. That's the other thing I want to see. It's like you're telling it like it is, right? And everybody's like, okay with that. Tell it like it is, right? It's that no-nonsense approach that I'm feeling here. Okay, tell me about this breaking free, this Eight of Swords. Let's clarify that. What are you breaking free from? What are you telling people? I think you're just having a lot of fun. I think you're having a lot of fun this month. I think this breaking free is saying you're just going to go outside of the box, Virgo. Because let's just see what happens if you do, right? And as I said, I think you're able to find ways to express your opinions that don't offend anybody. That's the other thing I feel with this Page of Cups. You're doing it in such a nice way that it's appreciated by people, and sometimes superiors or others that are maybe a little bit higher than you, or and I'd say that you know you're putting a nice sheen on it, if you know what I mean. So it's like putting lipstick on the pig. You're speaking the truth, and normally people would be offended by that, but you're kind of doing it in such a nice way. Nobody really really notices that much. All right, so that's kind of good, because it takes mental energy to do that, and that's why I say you're very quick-minded here in this month. If people don't notice that you're putting lipstick on the pig, like, I'd say, like, wow, you're pulling a fast one on a bunch of people, and you're kind of having a little fun with that, right? And I think that's okay. Now, there's your Knight of Swords again, so you're dashing forward here. You got this Knight of Swords twice, okay? So, as I said, you're like charging straight ahead with this strong magnetic characteristics, if you will, or character. And you're I don't know, I feel like you're just flying through this and just going, hey, I'm going to say this about you, and I say that about you, and here's my opinion on this, and I don't really care if you don't like it, but this is what I want to say. And I do feel like somebody is going to be very appreciated for that. Okay, some Virgo out there will realize that whoever your superiors might be, they're going to go, look at that Virgo really, I didn't think that Virgo had it in them. So good on them, and they might appreciate you for that. Okay. Let's continue. I also feel with this Knight of Swords that your opinions are very far-reaching. That's the other thing I want to say. I want to get that message out before I lose it. It has a very far-reaching impact. Okay, let's get one more clarifier. King of Cups, yeah. So I do feel that you are aware of people's feelings in this matter, in the sense that I know you might be dishing it out to people, but you are still sensitive enough to realize that there's no intention to hurt anyone. Okay, so people are listening to you because they take it very seriously what you're saying to them as well. So they kind of look to you as this King of Swords as a bit of a role model. So let's look at that. 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're leading the way here. That's for me. You're really, when you're in this mode, you feel this is where you feel most comfortable. And as I said, you will become a role model and gain some recognition for this, whatever this is that you're dishing out there, what you're trying to tell them, what you're communicating. All right. And in a way, I feel like you are continually amazing people. All right. Let's continue to clarify that King of Swords. Magician, you so have the magic this month. If anybody had magic, it is you in this time and place. And I think your skills are very sharpened at this point. And I think that you really have the lay of the land. That for me means that you are quickly discovering how things actually are. All right? Your ability with words is incredible. All right, one more clarifier. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is your convictions. This is your belief. This is you standing in your power. This is you defending yourself. And everybody is buying it. Everybody says, yep, I'm in. All right. Now, let's continue with this Knight of Swords. As I said, moving fast, right? Going at the, breakneck speed here. But also that far-reaching impact. So tell me about this far-reaching impact, please, for the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's actually, this impact is very balanced. It's very profitable, too, I want to say. So, in the financial realm, it's certainly very profitable. It's making you money. It's making you very comfortable financially, but also feeling very balanced and even and harmonious. All right? Two of Pentacles. So again, just shuffling things around, dealing with who and whatever you need to deal with, but handling it quite well. So normally I would say that the Two of Pentacles is often saying you're spinning a whole bunch of plates and you have to be careful because you're having a hard time shuffling. Well, you're not having a hard time shuffling. You're saying, okay, give me another plate. Give me another plate. Let me deal with it. Another plate. Yeah, I'm doing well at this. Send me as many plates as you would like. That's what I'm feeling here for you. And you have the Empress. So there's certainly growth here for you. And as I said, somebody might recognize for you for that. Maybe perhaps even giving you a better position as a result of that. So let's talk about this change, because it could be a change in your work situation, because somebody recognizes you have this ability and they never saw you in this light before. Yeah, you're focusing in on that work, absolutely. So I do feel this change is work related for many of you. And I feel like you just putting all of your focus there because you know that this is going to turn out the way you want it to turn out. You have the Death card again. Death, clarifying death, is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. You're going through a transformation here. Like the butterfly forms the chrysalis, like the caterpillar, I should say, forms the chrysalis around it and comes out the butterfly. This is what you are doing this month, mainly because of this communication style, skills, whatever, and you're saying you have this no-nonsense approach to it and being able to say, I'm going to break free once and for all, and I'm going to say my piece, but say my piece in a nice way where you're not offending anybody. Being able to feel like the fool, starting a brand new journey, devil may care attitude, and just going out there and saying, okay, let's see what the future holds. All right, Virgo, let's get you a watercolor healing oracle card. Message for Virgo, please, for November. What do you want Virgo to know? What message do you have for Virgo, please? Okay, I think there's something out here. Hold on. Cards stick together. So there's 10 of them together because they stick together, so they're new. So give me a second, I'll try that again. Okay, one definitely wants to pop out here. Embrace inner strength. Embrace inner strength. I'll read it to you. Give me 1 second. Okay, can you see that? Embrace inner strength. And it says, within you lies an unbreakable strength. Embrace this power as you navigate your healing journey. Beautiful, beautiful message. All right, my lovely tarot followers, I'll leave it there for now. Now, don't forget to click those buttons, the subscribe button, the like button. I would truly appreciate it. Stay tuned, and most importantly, please take care of yourselves, my lovely ones. I will see you again very soon. Until then, please know that I am, as always, Wishing you divine light and love.